Now that we got Python 3 installed on our computer, we got to go ahead and figure out how to access the Python interpreter. Now, the Python interpreter is a piece of software that's combined with Python that allows us to interact with the underlying code and the code that we're typing in. And what it basically does interprets our code into something a machine can read. So the way for us to access our Python interpreter, well, there's a couple ways to do it, but I prefer the terminal. And the terminal is a piece of software that's on the Mac OS X. And what it does is it allows us to communicate with the Mac operating systems. So with a lot of new users, the terminal can be a little intimidating. So just follow along. I know it looks a little weird, might feel a little weird, but hey, it's pretty simple. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open the terminal. So there's two ways to do this. First one's Command Spacebar, and this opens Spotlight. This little search box up here. We're just going to type terminal. Alright, hit return, and that's going to open our terminal. And it's opening up. Another way to access it, the harder way to access it, is to go to your applications folder, and inside your applications folder you find a utilities folder. Inside the utilities folder you'll find terminal. Alright, I do suggest that you pin the terminal to your dock down the bottom here. To do that, right click on the terminal in the dock, find options, and keep in dock. Alright, or pin to dock, whatever it says. Alright, so I'm in the terminal here, and in the terminal we can access the Python programming language via the Python interpreter by typing Python 3. So I'll hit return, and if you notice it says Python 3.5.2. If yours is anything less than 3.5, then you need to go back and reinstall Python. If you're having problems, let us know. We'll help you out. But this is the Python interpreter, and the Python interpreter is how we interact with the Python code. Now that we're in the Python interpreter, there's a couple things you need to know. First off, how did we get in? Well, we got in by typing Python 3. If you type just Python, you're going to get Python 2. So let me just exit out of this and show you the difference. Python. Alright. And you know what? Yep, that worked. Python 2.7.10. Alright. Now if I do get out of this and do Python 3, that's going to open Python 3 interpreter. Since we're working with Python 3, we want to work with the Python 3 interpreter. Now there's a couple ways to exit. The first one is Control D, is the method I always use. Control D will get you out. Let's go back in. Another one would be the exit function, and this will exit us out of the interpreter. Another one is going to be quit function. Boom, that gets us out of it. And why am I thinking there's one more? Might be one more, I can't remember off the top of my head. But you got Control D, you got the exit function, you got the quit function. Alright, so there's our three ways to, yeah, there we go. They are the three ways to get out. So the three ways to exit the interpreter are Control D, exit, and quit. Alright, we'll see in the next tutorial when we install a text editor so we can start writing some code. See you then.